following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
And so you were talking to a private investigator who was very much interested in obtaining John Barrows. Give him to me, and I will give you money.
Well, because I'm not sure the eddies are worth it. I mean, this is my lifestyle we're talking about here.
We're not asking you to
job.
kill him.
No, but
We are asking you.
you know how many enemies I'm going to make in our precinct if everybody finds out I turned in John Barrows.
Whoever said anyone had to find out?
Oh yeah, well, I mean, I'm sure you don't care about what happens to me once you've got Barrows and I've got my payment.
You are John Barrows' partner.
Yeah.
My interest in you begins and ends there.
Exactly. So you're going to make no moves to ensure that my own precinct doesn't find out about me turning him in.
Your precinct has big holes in it. My business does not.
And so you're not going to give me any information as to why he's wanted?
I had not planned on it.
You had not planned on it. Well, that's not a no.
It is not. You see, you cannot rise to any kind of level of ownership or degree of proficiency in our line of work unless you are a transactional person. There are no hard and fast rules in this business. Officer, bribe money comes with my figure.
Mm-hmm. That is certainly true. So I suppose you have to work out what's the better deal then, right?
I
For
would
you.
think it's fairly simple. You don't have to kill him. All you have to do is bring him here, turn him over. You don't even have to disarm him. Or you can bring him down to our offices, which I don't know. I don't think you want to do that, do you?
Why would I want to do that?
Exactly. It's much easier to do it here on neutral ground.
And you can, if you're the one who wants him, you can bypass having to pay those officers any additional fees, right? Because you're cutting out the middleman by going through me.
The bounty is for whomsoever does it. The bounty office has already been paid their fee for listing, and I have no intention of giving them more money than they deserve, which is almost none. Now, you know, the Halo Corporation has already received several people claiming to have John Barrows. Shallow imitations. Just strap on some cyber arms to any old random generic street punk and it's John Barrows. Like we don't have a picture. One group even invested in a cowboy hat. Wasn't that an enterprising of them?
Interesting. Well, you know, I think if I'm going to take this bounty, you should be paying me more, because you know I can guarantee you John Barrows.
That is the truth. But $10,000 Euro dollars is a lot of money for just delivering him to a location already.
Not to somebody whose character's action figure comes with bribe money.
Are you trying to negotiate for a higher fee? Or are you just testing me? That is a good question, isn't it? Now, consider that I am basically standing here dripping wet and wearing a bikini. I think you've been paid extra enough already.
Looking was cheap.
So, is driving a man to a PR firm for $10,000 dollar.
I'm kind of leaning towards you hand me over. It's all right here, man. You're not even doing the old half now, half on delivery, huh? Just putting it
Mr.
in my
Straker,
hand.
we know where you both live.
And yet you already...
If I wanted a violent altercation, we could have kicked in the door this morning before he woke up.
So what's stopping you from just taking them then? Why pay this much when you can just kick in the door and get them?
Because we do not wish violence upon Mr. Barrows, only to talk
You only want to talk to them.
about someone.
Wow.
10,000 is already too much. You do not need more. And you
Oh.
will not get more.
You know what? If you just want to talk to them and then...
You can even
Half
be
an
there
hour
if
later.
you're so worried. And I think you'd want to do it before his new girlfriend arrives. It's got to be sweating on him. Where
You know
is she
what?
anyway?
You
I
know what?
wonder why that bus is so late.
I'll take your offer. This is mine now.
It always was. You're probably going to split it with him, though, aren't you?
No.
Oh.
I'll see you in half an hour then.
Well, it depends how busy he is, but yeah. It'll be before the end of the day.
I don't plan on staying here all day, Mr. Straker. You're
Okay.
on my time now.
Within the next 2 hours, how's that?
These shoots can go long. Why, did you want to bring some backup just in case? Maybe Rook from the Heavy Weapons Division, or Officer Yurei from Arasaka. Maybe your little netrunner girlfriend, the Bette Renard.
Yes, you've demonstrated your intel is impeccable.
Not as impeccable as her car.
Let's keep that to ourselves.
We'll see. See you soon.
You'll see us both soon.
That's excellent.
Thank you.
Right! My muse has filled me again. Cleavage! Oh, how novel and artistic of you. I would never have thought of cleavage. It is a burden being such a visionary, but you handle it so well. Now, like this, a little bulk squirts out from between them. And Vincent leaves.
Back to the elevator, admiring the painting again, seeing how much it changes from walking the opposite way.
It could be yours for 56,000 Euro, if they were willing to part with it, which they're not. But hey, every man's got a price.
Every man's gonna pay! Cause the $1 million man always gets his way!
You're kidding me. No!
I don't.
You've never heard of the $1 Million Man.
Oh, I have. I just haven't watched very much.
That's okay. It is kind of hard to get to at your day and age. With the unlimited
Also,
access to
it
the
was
internet.
he was mostly wrestling before you were born.
Oh. Not the $1 Million Man I was thinking of.
Ted DiBiase.
Yeah, that wasn't who I was thinking of.
There's another million. There's going to be a lawsuit.
Oh, you're probably thinking of the $6 million man?
Oh, was that the... Okay, I might have had that mixed up. Look,
I
numbers
go
are
the
hard,
other-
No,
alright?
his music was. It's a reference to the Bionic Woman. And then Vince goes on a drive, and since time is money.
15.
Yep. Oh, 15.
Back to the precinct.
Do we say it's been long enough for a striker to get his state deal?
Yeah, sure.
Sweet.
Oh, so it would be by the time
I'm going
we
to
get
convince the doc to let me do it. And then I'm going to...
there. Let you.
Vince walks into the doctor's office.
Oh,
Hey, dog.
hey Vince.
Oh, hey, Barrows.
Ah, let me guess. Fix me up, Doc. Fine.
I mean, it would be ever so nice.
Walk over to... Yeah, just come over.
Ow!
Hey, he didn't die.
That's going to cost you 200 eddies.
Oh, it's his dose. I just applied it.
Sloppy.
Yeah, I'm still working on the actual application. This was the first time. But it's not
That
convulsing
was
on
the first time.
Well,
Look,
yeah.
you've got to have a more delicate control on the depression. If you have a little twitch or something,
Let's see what you mean.
Yep.
Could be bad.
You can jab it in as violently as you like, so long as you're butter smooth on the applicator.
That's the important
Smooth,
part. Right.
Easy,
Just note that
easy.
down.
Like a wave, like I said. Wave comes in. Slow out. And you use your thumb. It's definitely a lot. You got a lot more minor control there.
Yeah.
Now remember, you got that new muscle and bone lace, so you're going to be a little heavier than you think. That might be accounting for it.
Yeah,
so
that
go
could be-
easier than normal till you
Could
get
be
used
what
to
it
it.
was. How bad was the stab? I feel like maybe that was a little too hard.
You felt it in your soul.
I felt it in my soul.
Oh, yeah. That'll be the 10 body. I mean,
Vince is just standing there,
Fine.
flicking through $500 notes.
Hey, where'd you get that?
Bounty.
Oh, you found someone to turn in?
Yep.
Is it me?
Maybe.
And this is how you're telling me? You're not even gonna come up from behind and try to choke me out, or at least make sure I haven't got my guns on me, or...
No, they don't even care about that. You can come armed.
Huh. What, they gonna have, like, goons?
They apparently just want to talk to you about something, ask you a few questions, and then you're going to be free to go. And they're willing to pay.
Wait,
this
so I
much.
could have turned myself in for the money?
Yeah, but you didn't. This is mine now.
Oh, you son of a bitch. I think this should at least be 50-50. I mean, I might choose to not come along.
I'm going to give you some, don't worry.
Okay. Well, if they just want to talk.
Yeah, apparently. I mean, I don't know if they're telling the truth, but they said I could go along too. I was thinking of asking Babs if she wanted to come.
You know, more the merrier. Could be handy.
She also likes danger. Makes
She
her
does.
hot.
You need to not tell me things like that.
Well,
Really? Because it seems like he does that sort of thing all the time.
Besides,
Yeah, I think that's gonna be...
she knows Lisa and Candace are coming in and exactly on what bus and when.
I don't like
And they
that.
thought you might want to, get there before Lisa gets in, intimating that they're going to be coming in before the end of the day, probably.
This woman's... Oh, look, this person's good.
Her intel's better than our precinct. I know that's not saying much.
Yeah, that's not exactly hard. Alright, get Babs and let's go.
Okay. Well, I mean, Babs might be busy, but I'll see.
An idea. Let's go. Adventure. She has a sniper rifle slung across her back.
Hey, where'd you get that from?
Bought it.
I'm so turned on right now.
Can I
There'll be
see?
time for that later.
Okay. Yes, you can see it in the back of the car while we're driving. Shotgun.
I'm like... kind of lying down in the back seat so he can, like, look down the scope, point it into the door.
21.
Oh. Hey. This is a little more than a sniper rifle, isn't it?
The case is not in my office. It can be converted.
You'll be wanting this back, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. I suppose.
Well, you know what railguns do to armor. And I'm sick of armor defeating me.
Yeah, well. Between this and your hand cannon, I think you're about good. What's next, a rocket launcher?
No, too unsubtle.
You get one of those little handbag units.
The pocket launcher?
Yeah.
I think I might have to get you to either leave your physical eddies here until I can get you like a little custom thing to put your euro dollars in. Because we can't lose these. I can't print more.
Yeah.
There you go,
Like
John.
there's problems with printing these, as it turns out.
Ah, I see.
So
Right down the middle.
my idea is that the amount of eddies you have on your agent is the amount in your digital account.
Yeah,
And
these
your
are
physical eddies are physical eddies.
Yeah.
I like this.
You can feel free to like total up your physicals and put it in note form just in case. But
In case we get confused.
you can add an extra okay, so you drive to the thing with a roll. You made it,
I
didn't you?
did it, yeah.
So what was this bird like?
Mulky.
What?
She was in the middle of a Mulk photo shoot.
Oh, okay.
Tall, blonde, large chested,
She knew,
southern accent.
she knew exactly what was going on in my head, so she
Yeah.
must be pretty smart.
What?
Nothing.
What, I'm
You
supposed
said
to
large
observe.
chested.
What, she was?
Am I too small?
No, you're perfect. I'm a narcissist, so I love it when I motorboat you. I pull back and I see two faces of me looking at me.
I would prefer
Wonder-
if you not discuss the motorboating and the other things.
Sorry.
Can I get this rifle around the other way and pull the trigger with my toe?
No, you need to use the biosignature.
Oh, God damn it.
Well, you pull into the lobby, and you politely ask to wait while I give you some scream sheets to read while you do the thing over.
Oh, that's
Thing
awfully
Rose,
nice of
yeah,
you,
yeah.
man.
Go.
Danger Gal and Biotechnica.
Together at last.
Puma Squad cleans up Westbrook. In a daring and mysterious operation, the enigmatic Puma Squad has once again emerged victorious, this time in the heart of Westbrook. Reports indicate that the squad, shrouded in secrecy and cloaked in anonymity, descended upon a secretive Sealand drug ring, disrupting its operations and dealing a devastating blow to the criminal underworld. The Sealand drug ring, known for its deadly grip on the streets of Watson, posed a significant threat to corporate employees and residents alike. With its tendrils spreading like wildfire, the ring threatened to plunge the redeveloping district of Westbrook into chaos, mirroring the notorious crime-ridden alleys of Watson. However, Puma Squad's intervention proved to be the antidote to this burgeoning epidemic. Launching a meticulously coordinated raid, the squad swiftly neutralized the drug ring's operations, leaving no stone unturned and no criminal unpunished. Eyewitness accounts paint a picture of intense resistance as Puma Squad clashed with the notorious Road Khan's gang members, defending the drug lab and distribution hub. Despite facing overwhelming odds, the squad's precision shooting and tactical prowess prevailed, ensuring minimal collateral damage and maximum impact. In a display of unparalleled skill and efficiency, Puma Squad managed to apprehend all three cooks responsible for producing the deadly Sealand drug, effectively cutting off the supply chain at its source. Furthermore, forensic analysis of the former crime scene reveals a meticulous attention to detail, with the squad taking great care to avoid triggering volatile chemical stores. Yet, true to their enigmatic nature, Puma Squad departed the scene without uttering a word to the awaiting media, shrouding their identities in further mystery. Witnesses report that attempts to approach the squad were met with resolute resistance, emphasizing their commitment to anonymity and secrecy. All I know is them chicked have asses that don't quit, said one enthusiastic, unemployed bum on the street. Made me want to watch anime. As the dust settles and the echoes of the raid fade into the night, one thing remains abundantly clear. Puma Squad's unwavering dedication to justice and their relentless pursuit of law and order have solidified their status as the city's most mysterious and formidable crime-fighting force.
NCPD officer still wearing nothing. NCPD officer and bikini hopeful Cara Strong, a former street cop, now pencil pusher. Despite being a desk jockey, we still have rock hard. She still have a rock. Being a desk jockey, she still have a rock hard physique, well beyond normal fitness, and she seems to have become addicted to showing it off since she entered a swimsuit competition which was hosted on a rare blue sky day. In the days since the event, Strong has been seen in a variety of tiny outfits showing off her body like a slut. We contacted her for comment and photographs, and she said, "A friendly interdepartmental wager was placed on the event, and I lost that wager. As a penalty, I must for a week wear these small outfits. Nothing more. I do not seek attention, nor do I enjoy it." If it is that true, and Strong is not an exhibitionist, then why does she own so many tiny skimpy bikinis and similar outfits? It seems obvious that under that serious button-down exterior there lurks the heart of a massive slut, a horny, sleazy woman yearning for debauchery. She purports to be single. She claims to be chaste, but yet behold that body. Add a pair of HLGs and you have a closet dominatrix, like a sexy police librarian. You know it, right? Think of it, officers out there. All those stern dressing downs, imagine her in a tiny black leather outfit, standing over you with a riding crop. Bad boy, she might say. Very naughty. Her firm body twitching with the pent-up frustration of no longer being on the streets, stuck behind a desk all day, while younger, newer officers do all the exciting action-packed work. She probably had to put a plastic cover on her seat. 8 out of 10 would smash.
Hey, it's potentially that Mulcad. Danger Gala game with Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, where fantasy and fun come to life, and nothing else comes to life.
How many of Brendan's characters can I get the fear ducky?
Derek doesn't fear Ducky. He got
You are
spooked.
mechanically required to fear ducky.
Fear ducky.
He failed. He got spooked that one time.
Yeah, so now you have the mechanical fear of fear ducky.
Do I get points for that?
Yes,
Okay, I'll take it.
I've spent them for you.
No, what on?
Fear other bear.
I was going to say more fear ducky.
More fear Ducky. Ravens coming home. The Ravens are coming back to Night City for their game against the Wolfpack, and hopes are high that Candace will be out of her induced coma to play in it. Sexy Candace was very badly damaged by the poison gas she succumbed to in the game against the Oryx. Her intense winning gambit she had been suffering ever since, finally being placed into a medical coma in order for clinicians to work on her and hopefully revert the damage done to her brain. The Ravens, meanwhile, are flush with success, and Wolfpack are gunning for them. The game has been announced to be a triple challenge. A city street race followed by a domination match, broken up periodically with the exclusion zone shift. This match will settle the top of the table in the first half of the season. The Wolfpack have the advantage, say bookkeepers, with their performance in vehicle-based events being vastly superior to the Ravens this season. With Candace out of action for now, Wolfpack merch has been selling well too, giving them... Hang on, yeah, okay, there was a full stop, I just missed it. Giving them the supporter base needed to carry a good cheer, say others. Speedbrawl League has announced there are no vehicle restrictions, save that they must be land-based, and that the reserve bench will be open for this match, which has led to speculation that Wolfpack might add 10 or 12 additional members from their sub-teams, which Ravens do not have the luxury of. Want to get tickets to this blowout? Too bad, Chumbada, you can't. They're already sold out. They're sold right the fuck out.
NCPD and Iron Sights have a fight. I know, so what? This dust-up was arranged between the two groups and featured the overrated duo of Vincent Straker and John the Carnoted Gay Nazi Cowboy Butcher Zombie Barrows, but also Heavy Weapons Squad member Rook Castle and embattled netrunner Babette Renard. The Iron Sights fielded a top-tier squad of 4 badasses, and from what we are told, the battle was fairly even, with the NCPD rolling out the big W. This battle was arranged in the exchange for Vincent Straker's little sister, Nikki, known affectionately as Little Nikki by her friends and the police.
She's gonna be so mad that they put us on.
That's fake. Nicole has no friends in the police.
She has no friends.
Little Nikki, a police cadet, has been kidnapped by the Iron Sights, who, as it seems, broken her utterly while in captivity. In return for her delivery into NCPD custody, the NCPD agreed to an even fight between them. Why? Iron Sights Lieutenant Jolene Cirillo wanted a good dust-up. I'm sick of ugly clowns and animals. I want to fight some headline grabbers, and I did, and it hurt. This is good. When I get out of jail, I've got a goal to motivate me and work towards. The NCPD are chalking this up as a win. We've sold their gear in order to help pay for Nicole Straker's replacement legs and arms, medical prosthetics she now needs after the abuse she suffered at their hands. We reached out to little Nikki for comment, and she said, I had to ping rubber bands at them, and it was more useful than a medium pistol. Look, citizens, if you want to defend yourself, a medium caliber pistol is not enough. You lose nothing going for a heavy caliber. If you don't think you can handle a very heavy or some custom exotic, use a heavy caliber. Mediums and lights get you nothing. Take it from me, the pistol did nothing. The rubber bands made them mad enough to powderize my limbs. What a cute and fluff-headed statement from the poor little girl.
What a cute and fluff-headed statement from the poor little girl.
How adorable. The win the NCPD pulled out somehow offsets the humiliating loss earlier in the week. I love how it's delivered like it's sports.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is the dark future. Everything is entertainment.
Yeah.
Malk.
Vincent Straker goes to make the shot. No, he fumbles.
Oh, that's sad damage from him. As usual.
And of course, Malk, its advertising is almost as popular as the salty liquid comestible itself. I would think it's more popular, but of course they're not going to admit that in the ad for the product.
No, of course not. Finally, you are ushered in, both of you. The Mulk ad is wrapping up. There is a fucking gorgeous blonde woman. Fabulous body. Toweling herself dry.
I lean in towards Babette and go, that's the one.
Oh, no. I forgive you. Relatable.
Okay.
Ma'am.
John.
I'm sorry, I don't have the, you have me at a loss.
Julia Barrows.
Oh, I read about you.
I'm your mother. I've had a lot of work done.
And you're sure?
Absolutely.
How?
When you joined the when you joined the NCPD, your DNA was registered. A bribe.
Oh. And you're... I'm sorry, this is a little... I was kind of expecting some kind of exciting gunfight, not this.
Would you like one? You'll lose.
Not with... You're not even carrying any hardware.
That
No.
you can see.
Oh, right. And my father?
I'm sorry, he's still dead. Believe me, I'm more upset about it than you are.
Yeah, well, I
love that man.
really know either of you.
Well, of course not. I thought you were dead, frankly, until you hit the headlines, and I'm like, Barrows? It can't be. But you look so much like your dad.
It's a hell of a coincidence.
I don't think it's a coincidence at all. It's your name. Well, okay, John isn't your name. I don't know why you changed your name.
I didn't know what my name was. So I chose John, and then when I joined the NCPD, I chose Barrows because I was part of a group of kids who took care of some burial sites.
Oh, Grim. Are you sure it wasn't some kind of subconscious thing?
I don't think so.
I mean, Barrows is hardly a
Probably was.
commonplace parlance.
Probably was. You probably heard the name when she talked to you when you were a baby, and you don't remember that, and then it
You were
probably...
so young when we were separated. I honestly thought you died in the explosion.
An explosion? What happened?
Well, we were protecting some clients in a motorcade. We'd already dropped them off, and we were just driving back to the hotel. Their rivals hit our motorcade. We were separated in the fight. There was an explosion. We found bits of your father. And we just assumed you and your sister were also dead.
I have a sister,
Yeah,
and she's
in that city.
alone.
She's in 6th Street.
Oh. Well, I suppose that's work.
What's her name?
She goes by Kiki Tombstone now. She was a sports ball player.
We've met.
You have? She hasn't responded to our outreach yet.
And so the bounty was just for...
I wanted to get back in contact with you.
You didn't just come by, you just sent goons on a bike to scope it out?
Well, of course, we would attack you. There's a chance you could get hurt.
Not just me.
Oh, Periwinkle, it's been so long. John, sorry.
My name was Periwinkle.
No. I just wanted to tease you. It was Gaylord.
Well, that can't be true.
No, I wanted to call you Clinton. Your father wanted to call you Dalton.
Dalton.
Yeah.
Huh.
We went with my suggestion because, well, he got to name your sister.
Funny that.
Dalton's a terrible name for a sister.
I agreed.
Dalton's what I named my son.
Really? I thought it was Colton.
Well, it was Dalton.
Was it Dalton?
Pretty sure it was. No.
In that case, your name was going to be Colton.
Okay.
Whichever one that one wasn't, that one.
Okay, then we could never mind that, but I will confirm. So, yeah,
it's
Dalton.
Oh, okay. Then you're Colton.
Oh.
Because I like guns so much.
Me too. You couldn't tell.
Yeah, you do seem to be a little overarmed.
Well, the sign-on bonus for the NCPD was very beneficial.
Look, I know I can't just walk back into your life.
It's been
I
a
got
long
no
time.
right for that.
Honestly,
And you clearly don't believe me and want a DNA test done of your
I
own.
would like to see the test you got done.
Hand you a shot?
Can shards be plugged into agents?
No, weirdly.
You can plug it into your brain.
I don't have a... You can plug it into your brain. I'll get my guys to look it over. So I don't have to worry about getting brought in then.
Brought in for what?
That's what I was wondering. Honestly, I thought this could have been related to the Nevada incident.
Yeah, that's coming.
Oh, there's going to be another
Not from
bounty?
me. Not from my organization, but they do plan on revenge. That's what I hear.
Sure they do. I was hoping that the upper bigwigs would be happy that I pulled such a bastard out of their midst, but...
No, it's all about team rivalries, isn't it?
Yeah, and I
We
did,
hate you, we're gonna fight.
and I did steal their best player.
Debatable. I always thought Cole had more potential than she's realized.
Interesting for a woman so far into her career.
What are you implying? You're
Well-
saying a woman even in her 50s can't scrimmage with the best of them?
No, just she's already a returning player. She's had her prime, right?
I see, it's like that.
If this is true, then I am glad to meet you. Didn't think I would get the opportunity. Though, best case, you were dead.
I nearly was.
But I hate to be the one to point this out, but you're not only not dead, but you're clearly doing well for yourself.
Well, we did have our company. I had to pick up the pieces.